All right. Good grief. Joseph Hagan needs to go back to.
All right. Do I have William Damon? Okay. Do I have Landon Davis?
I think that
Okay. Do I have Jacob Eckhart? Oh, there you are, Jacob. All right. There you are. Jacob, my name is Charlotte Staples, and I'm your prosecutor today. I have looked at your evidence that you've got a speed tracker on your vehicle, and I very much appreciate that you've got that. However, it's not admissible in court. So here's my proposal, because I know you think that you've got proof to say, hey, I wasn't driving like a crazy person.
Right.
So here's what I propose. Because of your
Okay.
age, anything I do is going to require driver safety class. Because of the speed, the judge requires 20 hours community service. So I'm going to make you an offer, and then I'm going to make you another offer.
Okay.
If you want a sure thing offer, I wasn't in your car. I don't know what happened. I don't know if a spaceship flew past you and the officer got confused. I don't know. The offer is $334, driver safety class, 20 hours community service, and I'll keep it off your record. Alternatively, we can reset this, and I can ask for a copy of the video so you and I can both see what the officer saw. Of those two options, which sucks less?
I'd honestly like a shot at the second one.
Okay.
With the work schedule and everything, it would kind of compact my days pretty roughly.
Well, okay, to be fair, we're going to request video. Driver safety class is a 6-hour class. It's online, and you can pause it and come back to it, so you don't have to do all 6 hours at once. The community service would be at any nonprofit of your choosing, and so if your church has a program, if a nursing home near you has a program, so you'd be the one to find it, and you'd be the one to set it up. So it's not like we've got you 9 to 5 picking up trash on the side of the freeway Monday through Friday. So I just want you to know there's some flexibility in that too. So I'm going to go ahead and reset this and ask for the video so you and I can both see what the officer saw. But I'm expecting the officer didn't make it up. If you were driving too fast, all I have to do to win at trial is prove 1 mile an hour over the speed limit. So your own documentation supports that. But
Okay.
I can go ahead and request the video and see if maybe you should be hung up by your toenails, or if this is more of a person driving without paying attention to what they're doing. So the sure thing offer's on the table, and it's yours for the taking. But let me request the video, and I'll see you next month, if that's what you want to still do.
I guess I kind of have to go with the first one, because I mean, I was going 5 over, and I'm like, that kind of ticket's fine, but a 30 over ticket's.
It kind of says something about your character.
Yeah,
and let's be clear, 35 over, 50% over the speed limit. Yeah. So if you want, I'm happy to look at the video, and if it clearly shows that you are not driving like a crazy person,
Yeah, I mean, I was going 5 over, but I definitely wasn't going 105. You know,
Okay.
if that helps me a little bit with the video, and
Well,
I,
let's get the video and see, because if the video shows that you were doing 100, well, actually, if the video shows that you were doing over 90, the judge requires the community service. So if the video shows that you're tootling along with everybody else and the officer slowly pulls up to you and says, "Ooh, I don't like the looks of this guy. I'm going to give him a ticket." Um, I can use some discretion to make it right. So let me go ahead
okay,
and request the video and see what the officer saw with this vehicle, and we'll have a more intelligent conversation next month, okay?
okay, that
All
works.
right. You have a good day. Yes, you're free to go.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. All right. Do I have Garrett Lee? Garrett Lee? Do I have Avery Mason?
Garrett Lee accepted his conviction and paid, so
Oh,
he's,
okay. So he's done.
yes.
You sent me an
Avery
email about
Mason is
him.
here.
It's okay. It's fine. I've got his paperwork right here.
Got it.
Just disregard.
All right, Avery Mason. Hello. My name is Charlotte
Hi.
Staples, and I'm your prosecutor today. A peace officer gave you a citation for exceeding the maximum speed limit in a school zone. It is a $275 citation. Because of your age, you will have to take a driver safety class as long as you are under 25 for any moving violation you get. Another part of the law says that you could take a
Okay.
driver. Another part of the law says that you could take a driver safety class once every 12 months to keep a moving violation off your record. Have you already taken that driver safety class once in the last 12 months?
No, ma'am, I have never been pulled over before.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So your best option, in my opinion, is for you to post the court cost plus $10 and take the driver safety course. Because the other option I can give you is that you do exactly that and pay more money. And that
So,
keeps it off your record.
okay, because I was kind of confused because I wanted to see a judge to see if I could get it like a reduced speeding ticket because I feel like
Hold up, you just
it
froze.
was kind of
I'm sorry, you froze.
oh
You wanted
well,
to
I
talk
feel
to the
like
judge for a reduced speeding ticket. So that's what I'm offering you, is a reduction in the fine, time to pay it, and keep it off your record. However, by law, anytime you are under 25 and get a moving violation, in order to keep it off your record, you have to take driver safety class. I don't have any
yes,
discretion
yes,
in that.
ma'am.
Another part of the law says, hey, if you take driver safety class, you can do that once every 12 months to keep it off your record entirely. So you wouldn't even have to do more than pay the court costs.
Okay, so I pay the $295?
No, was it, Christy, is it 164?
144.
144 is a school zone.
Oh, 169. My apologies.
169. So you would pay 169 and provide proof of your driver's license and your name on a piece of insurance. And that would start at 90-day clock ticking. And at the end of that 90-day clock, we would have to have your certificate of completion of the class turned into the court. That's the
Okay.
cheapest way to go through this. Otherwise, it's going to cost you another $50 for the same offer.
Okay. So I have to like pay the amount of money and then do driver
Well,
safety
the amount
class?
of money on the ticket is $275.
Yes.
I'm suggesting that a cheaper way to go through this that will also keep it off your record is to pay $169 and take the 6-hour class. Alternatively, if you don't want to do that, my offer is going to be that you pay $225 and take the same class. So I'm proposing you pay $169 and take the class and save yourself $50. Do you need to talk to a parent about that? You
Oh,
seem
no,
a little
ma'am.
overwhelmed, and I'm
No,
not trying to shove you.
I just feel like my circumstances that I got my ticket, I just felt like it wasn't right. So
Okay.
I was hoping to
Was
come
it
to
a school zone?
Yes, it was a school zone.
Okay.
But
Was it were you going more than 20 miles an hour over the speed limit? Were you going more than 20
ma'am.
miles an hour?
Yes, I was going more than 25 miles an hour.
Okay. So you're not allowed to go. Oh, well, I guess the school zone is 35 miles an hour. I
Yeah,
apologize.
it was 35, and when I saw the cop, I slowed down to fit like 51 and the speed limit was 55. And I
Well,
drive on that road every day.
the
so I
problem
was
is it's a
just
school
confused.
zone, so the speed limit was dropped during
Yes.
that time to 35. If you were driving more than 35 miles an hour in an active school zone, it doesn't matter
was
what the
towards
circumstance.
Yeah, it was just confusing because like it was towards the end of the school zone. It was like 1 minute before the lights turned off. So I was like, I don't know, it was like like I wasn't aware of it. And I was like, I thought I was doing the right thing when I saw the cop and I slid on 51 and it was 55. But yes, I admit that I was going over the speed limit. I just like I drive on that
So
road
let me
every
keep
day.
this off your record. So again, the options I have are you just doing driver safety course, and that starts with you posting $169, $169 at the city with a copy of your driver's license and a copy of your insurance. That starts a 90-day clock ticking that you've got to take a 6-hour computer class that you can stop and start, so you can do it 10 minutes a day if that's what you need. And you've got to give us the certificate of completion. Anything that we do that keeps this off your record is going to require that class. That's what the law says. I don't have any options on that. So just having you pay the court costs is the cheapest way to go through this. That doesn't include any of the fine. So the fine is what gets the money up all the way to $275. But just paying the court costs gets you down to $169. Either way, you have to take the class. Do you want to do the cheaper way?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you get that set up with Christy within 10 days? Can you get to the city hall within 10 days?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So bring your driver's license and your insurance and $169, and that will start that 90-day clock ticking. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So if you will stick around, the judge will be online in a minute, and he'll make sure that you understand you're pleading no contest and that you're going to take driver safety to keep this off your record. Okay. So stick around a minute. Okay. All right. Please mute your. Excellent. All right. Monica Ortiz.
Yes.
Good morning, Monica. My name is Charlotte Staples, and I am your prosecutor today. What I don't understand is how a 15-year-old is driving, much less speeding. Are you Monica's mom?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Does she have a hardship license?
I don't have a hard license. I'm just taking the driver's ed.
Okay. So what are the rules for when you're driving? Did you have a licensed driver in the car next to you?
No, I didn't, ma'am.
Okay. You don't get to drive, Monica.
I understand.
Hello. There's so much you don't know. There's stuff you don't know. Monica's mom,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
need to hide the keys.
Yes. Me too.
Okay. 15-year-old dies in a car accident just like anybody else. Even if she's being careful, if she doesn't know the circumstances or have the experience, she could end up splattered on the pavement like anybody else. This is her learning period, and she needs to stay not driving unless she's got a licensed driver with her. So additionally, these tickets come with fines. So the driving with you don't have a driver's license is a $314 ticket. And the driving, speeding in a school zone is a $250 ticket. So your tickets together come to $564. Okay, that's a lot. I propose I will dismiss the speeding, and I will, all right, hold on, 11, 14, 22. So the no DL ticket, I propose that you pay $314 on that. You take a driver safety class online at 6 hours. You can stop it and start it. I'll keep it all off your record. And the speeding, I will dismiss it.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that something you can live with?
Yes, ma'am.
How long do you need to take a driver safety class and pay $314? Do you need, I can give you at least 30 days and no more than 5 months. How long do you need?
I could do it 30 days.
I'll give you 60. All right. So 60 to pay and take the class and 90 deferred.
Okay.
All right. So I need you to stick around, and you'll tell the judge. The judge will be on the screen in just a minute, and he wants to make sure that you understand you're pleading no contest, and you and I have made an agreement that we'll keep it off your record, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. So please mute and stick around. All right. Ashley Richmond. I see Brian Richmond. Are you there with Ashley?
Yes, I'm right here.
Oh, hi. All right. Ashley, you received a citation for speeding in a school zone. It is because you are under age 25 at the time of your ticket, you're required to take a driver's safety class anytime you get a moving violation. You may have just heard me explain this to Avery.
Yeah.
So there's two options that are sure thing that resolve it today. One is I make an offer of $195 and you take the driver's safety class. Or you can do the same as we talked about with Avery, where you pay the $169, take the driver's safety class, and bring proof of completion within 90 days. So one saves you about $25. The other one, I can give you more time to do it. So the question I have for you is, can you agree to just pay within the $169 by Friday afternoon and bring in your driver's license and proof of insurance and start that 90-day clock ticking? Or do you need to have more time?
I can get that done.
Okay. So we're going to, sorry, 11, 14, 22. So Christy, she's going to come in to you by Friday after, let's call it Friday at 2, and bring you $169 and her driver's license and proof of her insurance with her name on it, and start the 90-day clock ticking for driver safety class.
Okay.
Mr. Richmond, is there anything I need to know? You look like you got something you want to say.
Yes, thanks, Ms. Staples. Yeah, there was I don't know if we missed the link or the directions on how to file any sort of evidence in supporting what her situation was, but there seems to have been an issue with the reduced speed limit sign there in the light and the way it operates. And so we did a lot of research with the people responsible with that. We spoke to folks at the school there. We spoke to the Texas DOT, and we've got some records that state that there was some issues with the operability of that light. Ashley is contending that when she went through that zone, she did not see the light flashing. So that's what led us down that road. And we've got some documentation that says that that's a definite possibility.
Okay. Christy, has there been a problem in the city? Let's see, this ticket was in August. Were there problems with our school zone lights in August?
I can't verify that it was in August, but yes, there had been some outages of that school zone light. It seems like it was August or September. I know that it was after school started, but there were issues with the lights not working correctly.
Do those school zones have times posted on them, or is it just the flashing
I
light?
believe it's just when the lights are flashing.
Okay, so let's go back.
Okay.
My offer to Ashley is 180-day noli pros, meaning Ashley, your dad has walked you through doing some good research, and the state's job is to do the state's job. And if we weren't doing our job, we can't hold you accountable to doing what we told you to do if we didn't tell you. So you go 6 months, you get no tickets. I'll throw this in the trash. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so you are free to go. The judge doesn't need to talk to you. Thank you for pointing that out and walking me through it, Mr. Richmond. I appreciate your patience and your concise instruction. Let me go back also. What did I do with that? Oh, all right. So, Christy, on Avery Mason's ticket, the same situation. Was that at the same location where we were having the traffic light problems?
Avery Mason, that is in the same school zone, yes.
Okay, so the right thing to do is the same thing. So Avery, we're going to dismiss that ticket in 6 months. So you are a good example to everybody who sees you. For 6 months, this goes in the trash, okay? You pay no money, you take no class.
Okay.
Okay, you're free to go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye. Mr. Richmond, Miss Richmond, you all are free to go. You don't need to stick around.
Thank you.
Ms. Staples.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay, that's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
All right, and I talked to, all right,
Let me,
now let's look at Monica Ortiz again.
you did PIB her speeding,
Well, the question is,
not PIB. You dismissed her speeding.
no, I pibbed it.
Oh,
I don't dismiss nothing.
Oh, I thought,
Um,
okay. I
so
wrote it wrong.
on Monica, she got a speeding in a school zone citation. Was that at the same location?
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to do 180 days nollie pros on the speeding. So that means I'm going to reduce the cost for the driving without a license from $314 to $250.
Okay. Okay.
She doesn't have to do the driver safety class.
Okay.
Based on that, do you guys want the 30-60 or 30 to pay, 60 deferred, or do you want 60 to pay, 90 deferred? Monica, which do y'all want to reduce since I'm knocking a bunch of the money off the top?
Could you repeat that again? I'm sorry. It
Yes.
keeps cutting out.
So what I have learned is that there is a school zone locally that has the sign has not been working properly. During the time the sign is not working properly, I can't really hold you accountable for not knowing that it was in effect. If we don't have the times posted and it's not flashing, how can we give you a ticket
Yes, ma'am.
for not complying with that? So what we're going to do is I'm going to dismiss, or I'm going to nollie pros that ticket, which means you go 6 months with no tickets. That ticket goes in the trash without consideration for driver safety class or money. Okay. So the only thing we're talking about then is that you were driving without a license, and I'm going to reduce that fine from $314 to $250. You don't have to take a driver safety class for that. So my question is, how long do you need to come up with $250 without taking all your walking around money? 30 days, 60 days, 90 days? What do you need?
Alex Benson.
Join the meeting.
And 30 days is enough.
Okay, so you'll have 30 days to pay it, and you have to go 60 days with no tickets. That's what keeps this off your record, but you have to go 180 days, no tickets, for me to dismiss the speeding, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so stick around. The judge does need to talk to you about the driver's license, okay? Okay, sorry about all that. All right, do I have...
Let me see. I don't know who the iPhone is. I've asked them to
All right.
unmute. I know Joseph Hagan is set at 10, so if we can. Okay.
Well,
It's William Damon.
Damon, good. The
Okay.
one that's the iPhone one.
understood.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mr. Damon, my name is Charlotte Staples, and I'm your prosecutor today. You received a citation for following too closely. Was there a car accident?
No, ma'am. So what had happened was, it was going from 35 to 55 in that school zone, by Chisholm Trail, and the car in front of me, it was speeding up to 55, and it swerved around something that was in the road, and I swerved around it right behind them. But then after they swerved it, they slammed on their brakes, so that caught me off guard. So I slammed on my brakes, and then I got lit up. And so I pulled over, and then he asked me, he was like, what was going on back there? I said, did you not see the thing that you had to drive around to, pass to come to me? He said, I don't know what you're talking about. And then he tried to check my tent, and then it was stock, or I'm sorry, it was stock tent. And yeah, there was no accident, but that's what happened.
Okay, good. I'm glad there was no accident. So here's the thing. I wasn't there. I need to rely on what the officer saw. So I'm going to give you some options. If you want to make a sure thing deal and take care of it today, you absolutely have that right. You have the right to
real quick?
Sure.
I'm sorry. What the officer saw, he was behind a truck that was working on the power line whenever that happened.
Well, I guess my point is
What he
you're
said.
saying, so what I'll see is what he saw on what his car recorded.
Okay.
Because he wouldn't just give you a ticket just because it's, it's a sunny day. There's something that made him think that there was something that he should write a ticket for. Okay. So
Okay.
here's your options. We can reset this and I'll ask for the video and then I'll share that with you so you can see what his car recorded. You can take a driver safety class if you haven't had one in the last 12 months, and that will keep it off your record. I can make you an offer. If you have had driver safety class in the last 12 months, I can make you an offer that will also keep it off your record, but will also include driver safety class because that's the law. I can't do anything to keep it off your record that does not include driver safety class. What of those three unattractive options do you want?
How much would I pay if?
Well, the driver safety class, if you just want to take it because you haven't had it in the last 12 months,
Well,
that
if I have.
if you have, then that is going to be $260. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, $250. So $250 plus driver safety class if you've already had driver safety class in the last 12 months. But that keeps it off your record, and I can give you up to 5 months to pay that out and complete the class.
And if I've already put in on the ticket that he gave me not guilty and gave it to the court, does that not do anything?
That puts you in front of me now.
So what can I do about you getting the video to see what he saw?
Well, if that's what you want to do, then we'll just write request video and reset this for the next court date, at which time you will have received a copy of the video and I will have received a copy of the video, and we will both have watched it and can talk more intelligently, because you're saying you didn't do anything and the officer's saying, nah.
I mean, I sped up from, I have a loud car. That's what caught his attention. He knows my car. And what's it called? Speeding up from 35 to 55. I know I sped up quick.
That's not against, well, I mean, so what he gave you a ticket for was pulling your vehicle too close to the vehicle in front of you.
Okay, yeah. Then I'd like to do that.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. Christy, we're going to request the video and reset him.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Damon, you are free to go, and I'll see you next month after we both had a chance to watch the video, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
How am I going to know when the next court date is?
I'll mail it to him.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right.
Christy, can we let the judge in here and get
Absolutely.
get these people on their way and handle the next one?
Okay. Oh. There. Where'd you go? Judge. I missed his toggle. Sorry.
I saw him sign in for a hot minute.
Yeah, and then I had to.
There we go.
Oh, let me hit right here.
There you go.
Okay.
Hold on. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
I'd like to offer up Miss Monica Ortiz. First off, on this docket, we've had
Join
several
the meeting.
people that got citations for speeding in a school zone when we know the school zone signal was not working effectively, and the times the school zone is in effect are not posted on the sign. So all of those tickets are getting 180-day noli pros because I can't hold other people accountable if we didn't do our job.
All right.
So Miss Monica Ortiz is here with her mom, and she got one of those tickets, and we're doing 180-day noli pros on that. But she also got a citation for driving without a driver's license, and she's 15 years old. She is in driver safety class. The offer I've made her is that she plead no contest and pay $250 within 30 days, get no tickets for 60 days, and this will stay off her record.
Okay. Ma'am, is that your understanding, the offer made by the prosecutor? I'm sorry, was that a yes? Okay. You seem to be muted for some reason.
I can't hear you, Monica.
Yes.
Okay. Is
I'm
that your
sorry.
mom next to you?
Yes, sir.
All right. And ma'am, do you agree with this?
Yes, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Based on that agreement, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Sorry, can you repeat that again?
Sure. Based on the agreement that the prosecutor read, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Our discussion included the no contest. That allows you to not have a trial and allows you not to plead guilty.
All right, so can I just say that? I'm sorry. I don't really know how this works.
Okay.
Are you wanting to have, oh, sorry, go ahead, Judge. I apologize.
I'm sorry. You have to, at this point, ma'am, you have to make a plea. You have to either plead guilty and accept what the prosecutor's offering you, not guilty and have a trial, or no contest. No contest is the same as a guilty plea for your purposes here today. So based on that, what's your plea?
So no comment then?
No contest? Okay, all right, ma'am, I'll accept your plea. We'll enter it in the record of court. Thank you very much and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, next.
Nope. He'll be on the next docket, so we'll move on.
Okay. Well, next is Landon Davis. Did we reset him?
He did not appear.
Oh, because I have him in my hand. Okay. So it's just that one. I got confused.
All right.
I'm going to write failure to appear and move on to the next docket.
All right. And then Joseph Hagan, he is, of course, set for this docket. So
All right, let me
he's
find you.
already- And then I'm going to pull in. You go ahead and talk and I will start pulling people in.
Mr. Hagan, my name is Charlotte Staples. I'm your prosecutor today. Looks like you got a citation for cutting across a driveway or sidewalk or parking lot, like you cut a corner to make a turn. That is a $237 citation. I propose to knock that down to $180, give you time to pay it, and keep it off your record. However, everyone has the right to take a driver safety class once every 12 months to keep a moving violation off their record. That would be $144, and then you'd take a 6-hour computer class from home that you can pause and restart later. So that's pretty not time consuming if that's a more attractive option. What alternatively, you have the right to ask for a trial or a right to ask for a copy of the video. What do you want to do today?
Okay, so first off, when I got pulled over, I had just bought a brand new Camaro. I think I had it for like 4 days.
It's going to be hard for me to feel bad for you, sir.
So I had just bought that, and then he also gave me a ticket for no liability insurance. And I told him that the dealership told me I had 30 days to pay it. And he was like, no, that's not the case. And so
Hold on. Did you already have insurance on another vehicle when you bought that vehicle?
which I tried explaining to him, and he said, no, to be driving this vehicle, you need insurance on this vehicle.
You were absolutely correct.
So I got that taken care of up there at the courthouse, I believe, with her. That got waived. But the like I said, he was trying to like get.
He was jealous of your new car.
So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if y'all can see my record or what. I don't get tickets. I don't break the law. I used to work for a police department and I respect authority. And for whatever reason, he was and I told him, so when I had pulled through, I genuinely did not even know that was, I've never heard of that even being like a law. You can't. So when I had pulled through, I didn't fly through, didn't speed through.
You just drove through a parking lot or something to avoid an intersection?
Well, so there was like where I was, I just dropped my kids off at school. I had pulled into the gas station right there, and there was, because it's backed up all the way from, so I pulled through like literally 5 miles an hour, pulled up to the pumps, looked both ways, cleared. I like very, very safely. So just the fact that he was trying to literally pin me for everything, and I explained to him, I apologized. I said that was my bad.
Okay. So I hear what you're saying is that he was having a grumpy day, but you were absolutely right about the insurance. However, you don't get to go through somebody else's yard or somebody else's business or something to avoid traffic. You have, I mean, it's, if there is an accident, that's a different circumstance. But if it's because there's a regular traffic light and it's functioning, you don't get to do that. So, but it's not, Christy, why are you laughing at me?
I'm not. Somebody just came in and somebody took care of her and said, by the way, she's mean. So I was laughing at them. I'm sorry.
That you're mean?
No, that this
Me?
person that just left.
All
They
right.
gave
Well,
me a beware when I take care of her. This
okay.
person.
Well, I'm glad you're safe and that you haven't lost
sorry.
your mind.
I will